Today's program is about muscle strengthening using my favorite workout partner, the Better Bones Exercise Vest. As we age, we do start to lose our muscle mass as early as 30 years old. By the time we reach 70, we could lose up to 15% of our muscle mass. That could result in risk of falls or fractures and overall quality of life, as we are not able to do the things that we normally like to do. Something as simple as opening a jar could become very difficult. And most seriously, as we start to lose muscle mass, could result in a condition called sarcopenia. However, by doing resistance or weight training 3 times a week, you can keep your strength or even regain some muscle as we age. Today, I will show you some really great exercises using the vest, some hand weights. I'll have 3 and 5 pounds, as well as a resistant band, and we'll also use a chair. Grab your sneakers, some water, and maybe put on some music that you really enjoy, and we'll get moving. We'll begin by warming up, but first I want to tell you a little bit about the vest. The Better Bones Exercise Vest weighs 1 pound without the weights loaded. We'll start our practice by warming up, but first I want to let you know about the Better Bones Exercise Vest. I have it currently loaded with 3 pounds. The vest itself weighs 1 pound. It comes with 9-pound weights, and you want to work up to 10% of your body weight. So first, let's start by just marching it out and getting our body warmed up and getting some movement in our body. You always want to start warming up, and you always want to keep hydrated. Knowing your limits, knowing your resistance, coming to what we say your edge or what your top exertion is. Okay, let's just take side to side steps, just nice and gentle to get ourselves kind of stimulated and working. We'll use some hand weights also to add some extra resistance to our body. And later in the practice, we'll get down on the yoga mat and do some serious strengthening exercises, working our core and our back. Come behind your chair. Now you can choose to use a chair or a wall for support. Just step a few inches behind, find a focal point. We'll start with 3 sets of 10 heel raises. So lifting up onto the toes, keep the knees soft, and you're going to lower down. And once again, make sure your feet completely impacted on the ground. Weight distribution is flat before you start to rise up again. Okay, so here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to rest. We're working our calf muscles. Calf muscles, if you think about when you walk up the stairs, they're an important muscle to help with aiding you in that momentum as well as keeping you stable. So those are a really important muscle to work and keep strong. Let's do another set of 10. This time, let's land with a little impact on our heels, but make sure, once again, we're landing flat. So find our focal point, knees are soft, lift up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a rest. Always want to rest in between our intervals. Usually about 10 to 15 seconds. You don't want to rest too long because we'll lose our momentum. So let's get right back into our third set of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Shake it out. Maybe move through our hip joints a little bit. And see if you can work up to maybe 5 sets of 10, or start to increase to maybe 15 and start to work on focusing that stability in the calf muscles. So grab some hand weights. I have 3-pound weights. Move to the front of your chair and we're going to do some squats. Come to the edge of your chair and start with the weights just resting on your thighs. Once again, you want to find your focal point. Engage your belly button in. That core stability is going to help us from wavering so we don't fall over. We're working a lot of big muscles here, so be very slow and mindful and focus on our structure and alignment first as we start to move through this. Once again, let's start with 3 sets of 10, and then we can work up to maybe 3 sets of 15. Press into the feet. We're going to lift up, rise the arms up, and keep those knees soft. Okay, so as we start to rise up, knees are soft. We never want to lock our knees in. And then start to lower down, and our seat will touch right on the edge of the chair. So lift up and down. Here's 1, 2. Make sure you don't swing the weights. It is easy to use them for momentum to help you lift up. Control the motion. Here's 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to rest. Bring those hand weights right to rest on your thighs. Take a breath. And here we go into our next set of 10. Lifting up. 1, 2, slow and controlled. 3, start to feel the burn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. And definitely starting to feel my heart pumping, the blood flowing, getting things moving, feeling strong already. So let's get right into it. Our last set of these awesome squats. Here we go. Lift up. 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Let's grab our resistant bands. Keep those 3 pounds, and we're going to start to keep on those large muscles. So we're going to do some side stepping using a resistant band across our thighs and 3-pound hand weights. The bands come in different resistance. I'm starting with a light resistance, and then you can work up to medium and then harder, and you can also start to increase your hand weights. So you can start to work harder or work stronger through these sequences and exercises. Make sure your knees are soft, and when you side step, that you have a nice solid step, your whole foot is on the ground. Keep some softness in those knees. We're going to bring the hands together, or those weights together. We're going to open up our arms as we open up our feet and close our hands together as we come back to that squat with our feet facing the front direction. So here we go. We're going to do 5 sets of 4 steps back and forth, starting to the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's one set. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Here's 2 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Number 4. 5, 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Those are great for so many different muscles. They definitely can work those large muscle groups that do help with stabilize and balance. Next, grab your chair. We're going to do chair dips. So I'll show you a modification first. So if you don't have a lot of strength, if you are struggling a little with your stability, bring your seat to the edge of the chair, bring your hands to the side. Make sure your feet are grounded and flat on the earth. And you can simply just pull in the core and lift, pressing into the hands to lift up. We're focusing on the tricep muscles and the back of the shoulder, a little bit of the chest here. So you can start with that and then work up to the chair dips. We'll do 3 sets of 10. The full version, walk those feet out, grounded into the mat, slide the seat off. You bend those elbows and lower your seat down and then press into the hands. Use our core for your lift. So here we go. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those elbows. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to rest. Maybe give yourself a hug, massage those triceps, as that can be a muscle that starts to weaken very early on, and that helps with pushing and pulling and lifting. So it's important to keep those muscles in our arms very strong. So here we go for our second set. And lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to rest. Give a nice massage onto those muscles. And here we go, our last set. With everything, you can start to work up to more reps if you like. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, give a nice squeeze. So I'm going to start with some heavier weights now. You can stick with the 3 pounds if you like. We'll do some rows and deadlifts. So rows, we just work the triceps, so we'll work them a little bit more as they're a really important muscle. Later on, when we get down on the ground, we'll work our biceps and our back and shoulders and chest. So here we go. We're going to kick back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Maybe roll those shoulders. And let's go for another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So come up to standing. Now our vest is still helping out with that extra weight, so it's still adding to that resistance. Let's go for another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now deadlifts. Knees are soft, and we're going to let the weight of the hand weights pull us down. Pull up through our core and then pull up. So you can bend the elbows or you can come to standing. This is based on what you're most comfortable with. Okay, so let's start with 3 sets of 10. So lower down and pull up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Working my glutes too. Once again, those big muscles. 9 and 10. Take a rest. Maybe roll out those ankles, knees, and hips. Just breathe through it. And let's go again. Here we go. Lower down. 1, 2, and you decide the pace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll it up. Shake it out. So morning glories are a combination of a deadlift, then pull up into a row, transition, and press up into a shoulder press. Lower down and back down. Okay. So once again, let's try. I'll face this way so you can see this angle. Let's try 3 sets of 10. So lower down, pull up into a row, flip over, press up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shake it out. Those are my favorite because they work so many different muscles. They feel really good to me. I guess we all have our favorite exercises that we enjoy the best, and this happens to be one of mine. So let me face this side so you can see this angle, get the alignment in place, and here we go for another set. Lower down in the deadlift, pull up to a row, flip those hands, and rise up into a press up and lower. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And roll it up. Shake it out, roll it through, breathe through it, take that rest. And here's our last set. Here we go. Lower down, 1, roll up, and lift. 2. And take your time with each transition. 3. Be aware of all of your muscles engaging. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. All right, go get a drink, take a quick rest, roll out your yoga mat, and meet me down on the ground. So I hope you're ready to get a little bit stronger, a little bit deeper as we will focus on the back, the chest, the glutes, and our overall body strength. This is an exercise that will be done on your stomach, and we will alternate lifting our right arm and left leg, holding for a breath, and then alternate to the left arm, right leg. We'll do 3 sets of 10. Remember to breathe and take a rest and a break when you need to. And right arm, left leg. Lower. Left arm, right leg. That's 1. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. That's 2. 3. Lift. Here we go. 4. Right arm, left leg. Lift. And 5. Lift. And 6. Lift. 7. Lift. 8. Lift. And 9. Lift. And 10. Lift. Want to push it back. Take a quick little reach back in a child's pose or puppy. And let's come to our second set. Right arm, left leg. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. lift, 6, lift, 7, lift, 8, lift, 9, lift, 10, lift. Take a break and breathe. And last set. You're doing great. Starting with right arm, left leg. Lift up 1. Left arm, right leg. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. 8. Lift. 9. And lift. Press it back. Take a breath. Maybe rolling the shoulders, loosening up through the neck. Give it a nice stretch. Now let's get a little bit deeper into the back with back extension exercise. This time, we'll lift our head and chest, bring the hands by the side, squeeze those legs together. You determine how high up you need to lift or want to lift, whatever's in your ability. Here we go. We're going to do just 10, but we're going to hold for a count of 5. So lifting up, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Big breath, press into the hips, press into the hands, lift the head, lift the chest. Here goes 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, down. Here's our number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower. Here's our number 3. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Breathe. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower. Here's your number 7. Big breath. Keep your energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Doing awesome. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's your last one. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press it back. Nice job. Definitely feeling my back working my lower back, my upper back, my glutes. Such an important part to keep strong. So the next few poses definitely get into a whole body stretch or whole body strengthening. So forearm planks, everyone either hates them, loves them, has a different relationship with them, but they're great for overall body strengthening. So we're gonna do 3 forearm planks. We'll start with holding for 10. We'll work up to 15, and then we'll work up to 20. But as you increase in your practice, you can start to work up to holding longer and even adding more weight. Bring your forearms to the mat. To be sure of the right distance, take one hand and bring it inward and make sure your fingertips touch the inside of the elbow and return back. Pressing the forearms and the palms down, I like to grip the mat with the fingertips to get a nice hold. Extend those legs, curling the toes under. Make sure the butt is not in the air. So you want to engage the core, nice flat back, looking forward so the head is in line with the spine. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Let's walk those elbows out. Take a nice Sphinx pose here. Take a nice breath. Here's our second forearm plank. Curl those toes under. Be aware of the distance. Gripping the mat with the fingertips. Curling the toes under. Your gaze is right at the front of the mat. And here we go. Holding for 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If the body starts to shake, that's a good thing. That means your muscles, your body is working. Mine's definitely shaking and I'm getting warm. So take another Sphinx pose. And we're working up to our 20. So if you're already getting tired or feel like you're working, you can either take a rest or stay with 10 or 15. But if you're ready to go, meet me in our last plank for a 20 hold. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm right there with you. Feeling lots of energy, lots of working going on in my body. Good job. So we do side plank lifts, and you want to be very careful of your alignment and structure in this. Also, if you have injury in your shoulder or neck, you might want to watch first to see if this is fitting for you, or maybe do this without the vest. Work up to this. We're going to do 3. We're working to the first set holding for 5, then the second one holding for 8, and then holding for 10. Come onto your forearm. Shoulder is over that elbow. Palm is pressed down into the mat. Those knees are stacked. And you're going to lift the hip off of the mat, making sure that not all of the work is taken on by that arm and shoulder. You want to engage the core, engage the press of the bottom leg down into the mat and the top leg also pressing into the bottom leg. The hand can be on the hip if you like, or on the top of the leg for support. So the first hold is for a count of 5. Engage that core, and here we go, lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Making sure that shoulder isn't coming past that elbow. So be sure of that alignment, making any shifts that you need to stay in good alignment. Here we go for our 8 count hold, lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. And here's our last glory set on this side, holding for 10. Take a big breath, make sure you're ready, and lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. I always like to say we're blessed with 2 sides, so meet me on the other side for our first set of 5. Find your structure alignment first. Very important, always. Stacking those hips. Use our belly to pull in, and here we go for our count of 5. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Take a rest and breathe. And here we go for our 8 count. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. And a little more gas in the tank for our 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Last one, grab that resistant band. We're going to do similar thing of lifting that side plank, but we're going to add a clamshell to that for working our thighs and quads. Okay, so take that band and bring it around the top of our thighs just like we did before. Come onto that forearm, and we'll practice first. We're going to lift those hips and then lift the knees and keep the feet stacked on top of each other, and then lower and lower our hips. All right, let's try for 5, 8, and then 10. Hand on the hip. Here we go. Lift. 1 and lower. 2 and lower. 3 and lower. 4 and lower. 5 and lower. Nice job. Nice and slow and controlled. Be very aware of the muscles that you're working and how your body is moving and how you're feeling. Always be checking in with yourself, taking rests when you can. Work at the pace that works for you. You can always stop the video, come back to it, and section it off in whatever way that you want to. So here we go for our 8. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Just come up, take a rest, give that shoulder a rest. Maybe cross over and Give a nice stretch. Always stretch your body. Very, very important to not bring injury, because that will negate our whole mission of our practice of keeping our body strong. All right, our last big effort on this side. We're going for 10. I'm here with you. And let's adjust that strap if you need to. And lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There she goes, 10. Nice job. All right. Take that rest, take that break. I'm going to adjust my band here. I love these stretchy bands. They're wonderful in a lot of different ways, and they're very easy to use. And you can get them at a sporting goods store or online. All right, shifting to the other side. Setting up. Be aware of the alignment first. Never rushing ourselves to get into any of these poses or rushing through the sequence just to get it done. So be mindful as you're working through your strengthening your body. And here we go, starting with our first set on this side for a count of 5. So lift, 1. Keep those feet together. My bad. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back. Take that rest. Maybe sit up if you need to. It's a lot on your elbows. But if we're engaging our core, then this part of our body, our arms and shoulders, shouldn't be taking on all of the work. So here we go for number 8. Lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's our number 8. Nice job. And take a break. You might be feeling pretty tuckered out, and that's good. That means you are working your body, working those muscles, and as you keep with this, you'll continue to get stronger and stronger. So here's our last set. And let's make it a good one, everyone. Let's go for 10. Lift up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's your 10. Awesome work. So you can take off that band and you can either finish your practice now and cool down and do a nice stretch, or I have 2 bonus strengtheners left for you that we're going to do on the wall. So if you have a exercise ball, grab that, and we're going to do some wall sits using the exercise ball and our vest and some wall push-ups. So these last 2 I like to consider my bonus strengtheners. If you have a clear wall and an exercise ball, you can do wall squats. You can actually do them without the ball, but I like the ball because it adds a little bit extra resistance to this particular squat. So bring that ball to rest on the wall. Turn around and place it right at the lower back region. The vest is giving you some extra weight, once again, some extra resistance on your muscles. Walk those feet out and come to a squat. Bring your awareness to the knees and make sure you can still see those toes. If you can't, then walk those feet out a little bit more. Lean back, pull that belly in, and you can rest your hands on your thighs if you like and come in to hold. And we're going to start with a hold of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And straighten out those legs. Now you can always grab those hand weights and add some extra working your arms or stretching the arms out, straight out, working the shoulders. So a lot of ways you can use this particular squat. I happen to be a big fan of this myself, as it really strengthens the quads, the glutes, and also the core. So here we go for a hold of 8, rolling down. Find our alignment, find our structure first, maybe arms out, and we're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roll it up. Take a breath. And our last one, going for number 10. And reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Continue to work on that. You can always, once again, add weight to your vest and add hand weights or hold longer. See if you can work up to a count of 30. Lastly, wall push-ups. One of my favorites also with the weight vest. So you want to bring your hands, once again, remember that placement. You can use that little tool, the alignment tool of the fingers right next to the hand to figure out how far you want to be, okay? Open up those fingers wide and press the palms into the wall. Walk your feet out, and the shoulders and wrists are aligned, so you don't want the hands up high or too low. You want those hands straight out and line the shoulders and wrists and hands. You're engaging the core, and we're going to go big. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. Feet can be hip distance, and softness in the knees and the feet as you pull in. Come 1, 2, get close, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to do 2 versions of these. This one, our elbows are straight down, and then the next set, we're actually going to turn our hands slightly in and bring those elbows out. So we're just doing another set of 10 here with these, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, get close, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a break, maybe roll those shoulders out. Doing so awesome, so good for you, getting strong. And one more set of these. Here we go. I'm going to try to get as close as we can to that wall. Lower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So my feet are grounded and flat. You don't want to come up onto the heels, okay? So now, this will work our triceps again, as well as our biceps, getting into our chest and other muscles. So if you want to challenge yourself one more time, one more stretch here, let's try 3 sets of 10. Bring those fingers inward, and we're going to press those elbows out. Once again, be aware of the distance. Walk the feet out, and here we go. Get close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll those shoulders, stretch those arms. And I know I'm getting tired, but I'm feeling really good. And you might be a little sore tomorrow, but the more you do it, the better you're going to feel. So keep up with that. Here we go. Here's our second set. We got this. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Nice stretch. And bring those hands behind, roll the shoulders back. Here it is. Go for the gusto, our big one, our last effort. Go big or go home. Here we go for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Congratulations. You did an amazing thing for yourself and for your body. You're going to keep getting stronger and stronger and aging gracefully. So keep moving. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.